Them government folk come through here, I taught them lessons too. Them alien people, they didn't never come back again. I keep teaching everybody lessons.
Welcome to Van Ness Park. That's right. This is the crash site of the famous 1938 War of the Worlds radio broadcast. It was at this location that the Martians began their attack on New York, or so the radio led people to believe. On October 30th, 1938, Orson Wells and his Mercury Theater presented a radio play based on H.G. Wells' novel War of the Worlds that had an estimated 6 million listeners, and had an estimated 1 million people believing that the Martians were actually arriving. Wow. In 1938, it was commonplace for news to interrupt broadcasts with important news about world events. So they started playing music that was part of the story, and people thought that the interruptions about something crashing in a field from space was a real interruption. Well, this was the actual field that they were talking about. Pretty neat. After the broadcast was over, the radio station started receiving bomb threats, death threats, all kinds of stuff. And fearing the imminent lawsuits that could occur, George Olson Wells held a press conference the next day, and when asked if he was aware of the terror that was happening right outside the studio, he simply replied,
Were you aware the terror was going on throughout the nation?
Oh no, of course not.
"Oh no, of course not." But in 1959, Wells also said,
I suppose we had it coming to us because, in fact, we weren't as innocent as we meant to be. When we did the Martian broadcast, we were fed up with the way in which everything that came over this new magic box, the radio, was being swallowed. People, you know, do suspect what they read in the newspapers and what people tell them, but when the radio came, and I suppose now television, anything that came through that new machine was believed. So in a way, our broadcast was an assault on the credibility of that machine. We wanted people to understand that they shouldn't take any opinion predigested, and they shouldn't swallow everything that came through the tap, whether it was radio or not.
if he knew what he was doing when he made that radio broadcast. But here it is. The Martian landing site. Which, another interesting fact is the people, one of the local legends here is the local people, when they seen the water tower, they actually started shooting at their own water tower thinking it was one of the alien spaceships.
In 1938, I seen them alien folks come down, and I seen that water tower move. I shot that thing with my musket, and I reloaded that musket, shot it again, and I taught that water tower a lesson it never forget. Them government folk come through here, I taught them lessons too. Them alien people, they didn't never come back again. I keep teaching everybody lessons. Them alien people, they ain't coming back here. I ain't worried about them in the last 83 years.
Interesting. There's April. It's a nice little park. This is in West Windsor Township, New Jersey. They've got a little path from the parking lot You can walk a little path and it has little history signs, which I'll just do a little walk through there, and you can pause the video on the little signs. Talks about like a little brief history on the radio broadcast. It's pretty neat. Little ponds right over behind the sign here. Neat little place. I've heard about this place, just wanted to stop by here. And a neat little interesting fact is Howard, I'm probably gonna mess up his last name. If I do, apologize. But Howard Koch, which was the actual writer of the radio broadcast version, he was given 6 days to write the entire broadcast of this. He came here to New Jersey, and when he stopped at a gas station, because he wanted to get an idea of the landscape that the aliens was going to land at and travel on the way to New York, which I do believe is that direction. He wanted to get an idea of the landscape. So when he came to New Jersey from New York, they gave him a map. Well, apparently GPS didn't work too good in 1938. So when he had the map, he opened it up, he got his pencil, and he closed his eyes, pushed his pencil into the map, and it picked this location. And that's how this location, Grover's Mill, became the landing site for the alien attack. Just a little interesting fact. And there's April again. So what do you think of the alien invasion?
Never knew it existed. Thank you for bringing me here. Pretty cool. Sent the world into a panic, obviously.
Oh yeah. Yeah, apparently people were taking up arms and people were actually fearing for their lives. So if you're ever in West Windsor Township, definitely swing by this area. It's a nice quiet little area, nice little park. They've got a little history places around here, so definitely check it out. And until next time, y'all stay safe out there and watch out for any more alien invasions.